Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes. Back on it for another week, for another Monday. Um, so, a few things. First of all, I would like to welcome and also thank the subscribers that subscribed over the weekend. Hello there and welcome. Hope you decide to stay. We do like to have fun here, even though I can be quite boring. Um, you know, probably like a professor sometimes. But yeah, welcome. And also, I would like to apologize for the lateness of this video. Just couldn't get around to it until way later in the afternoon, unfortunately. Um, yeah, sometimes the transition between weekend and the beginning of the week can be like that. It can be hectic, and then all of a sudden, um, you're butted up against time to record stuff. And while my PC wasn't in use, I did try to build up a little more resources. I kind of succeeded a little. You'll see. All right, let's go ahead and hop on in for that lengthy intro. Man, one day I'll work on that. I'll work on a decent intro. Yeah, I've been having trouble with a lot of different stuff, so... Ooh, this one. We're out of something here. Let's figure it out. What are we out of? We're still out of nanotubes? Okay, so I've been playing around with this game a little bit. When I had a little bit extra time over the weekend, I kind of messed around with a few things for a little bit, and um, I was trying to get the ratios that I wanted for um, whatever you call it, for a lot of this different stuff. The stuff that was slower for building up materials and whatnot. Didn't have to be perfect. I wanted it to be faster. So, but unfortunately, our yeah, our nanotubes are pretty slow. I think it's because most of them end up in they end up in this system here. This is where a lot of our nanotubes end up for making this stuff. This stuff looks slow. Are we low on electricity? Let me select that. We're getting there, but no, we're not low. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing on the good old Dyson Sphere? We're about half or so. So there's a few things we're going to be doing today. We might be solving some issues. We might what I'm thinking of doing is going to a planet that has spiniform, has like millions of spiniform, um, and we're going to be taking a lot of foundation because right now we're getting this from the water world. We ran out of spiniform while I was collecting materials, so I had to go to a different planet for a source. So I went to Kochab, good old Kochab, with the water world there, and I started putting down miners for the spiniform there. Um, So what I'm thinking of doing is instead of having the nanotube system here, we might have the nanotube system on a different planet. One that either has a whole lot of spinnerform or at least one that um, has a lot of space. And um, we can't use our other Dyson sphere because that one's already using research and there's only one planet, so a lot of space is already taken up. Yeah, so what I was trying to do though was I was trying to overdo all of this. I did add to this and it's still not enough. The only problem with adding to this even further, obviously, with the diamonds in the way, we could minimize that. Um, could minimize that by uh, maybe if we can minimize that by by putting or taking this and putting it over here instead, or taking another one, putting it over here instead, and then connecting all these up. That might be a way to expand this out. But also, there's another achievement that we need to be going for. Because I haven't built up the resources I want to build up yet, I'm still working on it. What I want to work on is this one and this one. So reach total power generation of 50 gigawatts and total power generation of the Dyson Sphere reaches 1 terawatt. Now, I'm thinking this is multiple. Because if you go into the production tab and you go to power, we're gonna do entire star, entire star cluster. So right now our generation is at 13 gigawatts. 13.1 gigawatts of the entire star cluster, which doesn't seem correct, to be honest. 13, because I'm producing 18 gigawatts just on this Dyson Sphere alone. So I'm wondering, what? Wait a minute, what? Is that measuring on a different, is that like per hour? No. The entire star cluster is only producing 3.63 gigawatts. What? But that makes no sense. I'm producing 18.7 gigawatts. That's the capacity. That's as much as you can make, but shouldn't that translate over here? Something ain't right. I'm wondering if yeah, something. Oh yeah, you can see all the different systems here. 2.7 gigawatts generation capacity. I guess that's you're generating. I don't know what you're generating. We're just gonna ignore this. Dyson Sphere. Here we go. Let's go entire star cluster. No, never mind. That's not what I wanted. I'm no longer sending Dyson Spheres to that other star cluster anyway. We'll just leave it alone for now. Whatever. Yes. Okay, and moving right along, I just had to make sure my theory was correct. And yes, I am correct, luckily. Not all the time am I gonna be correct. So we're low on this stuff. Why are we low on this stuff? Is it just slow? Oh, you know what? I never did expand this to match this. Something like that. That's why. I need to figure this out eventually too. Get these up. But yeah, I just want to make sure my theory was correct that the center brain needs more energy. One is a total of all your Dyson spheres needs to reach 1 terawatt, and then your generation capacity, just any generation. You could use power plants. You can use whatever you want. You use solar if you wanted. And that'd be a really long time to get up to that kind of power generation. To 50 gigawatts, holy crap. That's a lot of solar cells. I guess you cover a planet in solar cells. That might work. But yeah, anyway, so I need another Dyson Sphere, obviously, to work on that achievement. I need another Dyson Sphere, and I need another planet system to put that Dyson Sphere in. And some of the stuff that we're needing to be produced in more mass quantities is definitely carbon nanotubes. Now, obviously, I already expanded this by 10. I can expand it again. That's a little bit hard because this one This one, I actually need to redo this system because, um, as you can clearly see, everything's really far spread out on these things. Like, they are not close whatsoever. I could have done these a lot closer, which I might still end up doing, but... And, yeah, as you can see, there's, these things are just slow, is all. I had to tend to the system, and it's still not enough for what we need nanotubes for. We need a lot of nanotubes for a lot of different things. So I just need to expand it even further. But I did expand this. Oh, and I didn't hook it up. That's a freaking problem right there, isn't it? I didn't finish hooking it up. My bad. Boop. There we go. So I wanted to increase. Um, lenses, gravity lenses. And increasing gravity lenses, as you may know, is quite the feat because it needs a lot of stuff, a lot of very expensive stuff that takes a long time to make. So I increased the gravity lenses only to 10. I only added 5 to this. You're like, well, that's not that much. It's like, yeah, but if you go up here to the antimatter, or not the antimatter, the strange matter that you need for that stuff, this stuff right here, I think it's 1-to-1 or something like that. I can't exactly remember. But essentially I had to double this. I had to double this production of strange matter, which basically meant that I had to double these. Um, but I changed the recipe on these. So these ones, the old recipe for the particle container is the turbines, copper, and graphene. But you can lower what you need, essentially, and make things, I think it's is it faster? I don't know. I actually do not know. No, it's the same speed. Okay. But yeah, you can see it takes less steps because all I gotta do is mine unipolar magnets. Now, they should have a way in this game to actually make unipolar magnets. The reason is because what happens if you run out of unipolar magnets, you know? For a lot of different stuff, you're not going to be able to... I guess your game's over at that point. Because there's not a whole lot of unipolar magnets out in the universe. There's only 2 planets that I've found it on so far. I mean, granted, there's a lot on those planets, but it's only 2. But anyway, so I'm using this recipe, which just takes out the steps of the graphene and the turbines entirely, because I'm already mining unipolar magnets for making those special buildings that need it. Figured I'd actually use it as a resource, a full resource, by using it there. So we got that one, which just takes those. So went ahead and made that. And yeah, we're completely full on the stuff, so it doesn't matter. Also, this box is useless to me. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do that, and then unless this has a place to go. Oh, it does. Okay, well, it does have a place to go. Okay. I mean, I don't want to remove all those, but man, is that annoying. That's too big of a box. I need to redo my systems anyway. Why aren't we producing... Oh, these don't... Uh, those don't need that. Okay, never mind, never mind. Everything's good. Okay, no, we're good. Just these are slow. I think it's because a lot of my machines also... What the heck? Oh, we're out of something. I think we're out of a lot of those spray things. I'm gonna limit this to 1 slot. Yeah, we ran out of those because we ran out of nanotube or nanotubes. Yeah, so we're running out of profile stuff, which means we're using more materials, unfortunately. Well, at least it's got full again. Since this is full now, these will start trying to fill up, as you can see. They are actually filling. Yeah, I'm going to completely redo my system anyway. But anyway, like I said, we're going to be producing another Dyson Sphere soon. I'm going to go get one set up in another system. I'm thinking of doing it out of one of those white stars or blue stars or whatever. I think the blue star would be pretty cool. I still want to build a Dyson Sphere around the neutron star. But the only problem with the neutron star is there's only one planet, so it'd be like our red dwarf. So there's no real reason to do it. Plus, it's not going to generate a whole lot of energy because the neutron star is pretty low. Um, it's pretty low on energy. So if we actually take a look here, zoom on out. So here's our neutron star. Look at the luminosity, 0.6. And it's similar with the black hole, 0.1. So there's literally no reason to build a Dyson Sphere around these, other than just for fun, which we will do. Lipson Corby, what do you got? You got organic crystals, and you got a lot of stuff too. But I think I want to go further out where I can get some really amazing resources. That's got sulfuric acid. Victoria's silicone, I really don't use a whole lot of, and there's a bunch of coal and stuff, but I'm not looking at those types of resources. So I need to find a blue type star that I can get, um, or this O type star, I think it's called. It's the blue ones, where I can get a bunch of extra stuff. So sulfuric acid, optical grading crystals, organic crystal fracture. Only if it had like spinner form, I would be like all over that one. Like, oh hell yeah, dude. None of these have spinner form. It's very strange. So yeah, we're looking at O type stars. Or B type stars. We could. I guess we could go over to Kochab, but are there any of these that have spiniform on them? Oh, interesting. So none of those do. What about this one? No. Oh yeah, let's go over to these. Yeah, spiniform is what I need the most of. All these kind of suck. They're okay. They have a lot of other materials on them, but no spinner form. Shit. Oh, that's the neutron star. Because I don't want to do another one of these orange ones. I want to do one of these blue ones. They're not. They don't have the stuff I'm looking for, to be honest. What about lives on Corby, close to home? We're mining some stuff. Oh, it's got a lot of planets with deuterium and hydrogen on it. Would be nice is if I could filter the universe out and only pick which one of these systems. So I'd like have a big old list of materials I'm looking for, and I can click on one of the materials, and that would direct me to all the star systems that have it. Because at this point in the game, I should be able to know that stuff. And you could unlock that as a research too, if you wanted to go that route. That way I can save time on looking for looking for a solar system that might be suitable to what I want. Like I kind of want to go out here to one of these. I just wish the neutron star actually produced some kind of luminosity, because I'd totally go for one of that. So I kind of need that kind of stuff. We go for one of these O-type stars close to home, or we can go for one that's really far away. One that's going to have tons of materials for us. Okay, it's got iron, copper, silicon, titanium, stone. It's got 30 million coal. It's got a bit of fire ice, got a bit of optical grading crystals. It's got hydrogen and deuterium. It doesn't have everything. It's like, it doesn't have everything I want. Okay, we can get sulfuric acid from there. This one's got kimberlite ore. That one's got fractorial silicone. Does that have... So just around that little cluster there, we could build a little system right there, because that's got... we have everything close. So fire ice and optical grading crystals. We got sulfuric acid. We got fractorial silicone. No spinner form, though. I guess that's the only bad thing. There's just no spinner form. We do have plenty of coal. Yeah, plenty of coal. And we got some kimberlite ore there as well. So we've got, um, and we got hydrogen and deuterium planets as well. So this little cluster out here might be the ideal solution. I mean, obviously we'll have to go further for spinner form and stuff like that, but I'm thinking um, around one of these. Might build around, let's see, these are all B-type stars. So let's go take a look. Always show. There we go. Oh, they are on always show. Indicator. Okay, let me see about... Okay, good on that. We've got good on warpers. I was just thinking about that too, and I was just like, um, so we're gonna do that too. We might do... I actually changed my mind here for a second. Where's Cochab at? So Cochab. That one's got like all the stuff I could need. It's got crude oil. Oh, crude oil is the one thing we don't have all the way out there. Crude oil, we're gonna have to fly in from a long source, but or organic crystals. I don't think I've seen any organic crystals out there. Oh, we can always get that stuff from somewhere else. So Kochev, that's got the spinner form. Stalagmite crystals. So we can easily do that, but I'm gonna put some. There's already power out here. I'm going to put down my factory first for spinner form. So Ellipson Corvi or Ellipson Corvi, Kochab's Water World. Hold on, get rid of that line. Sometimes just click on a nearby planet. There we go. So Kochab's Water World, I'm going to turn that into a nanotube factory. That planet is only going to be producing nanotubes. We're going to mine everything else out of the system, or off of the planet. At least what's in our way, anyway. So we're going to be looking at that planet as a good place for all that stuff. Okay, so we're going to need miners. Now we have a bunch of these miners, but I don't have a bunch of the little ones. And I still need to produce the little ones. I'm going to go check my thing here to see if I have any little ones left. A little bit of autosave lag. So yeah, we won't be... I don't know if we're going to get any achievements this week. It's like... Oh yeah, we have plenty. Plenty of miners. Okay. Plenty of belts, plenty of inserters. We're getting a little low on those. So we'll do that. I need way more foundation. I think I'm going to fill the rest of my inventory up with foundation because I'm going to cover that water world planet. I'm going to cover it, man. Where is... here we go. By the way, I should let this go till about here, to be honest. At least that top one. And then I'm going to leave one space. And that one's completely full. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'll leave that extra line. Just drop off a bunch of it if we need. Okay. So Kochab is our first destination today, and we're going to build a nanotube factory. I should have looked if I had all the ships and stuff. I think I do. Oh, not really. Back we go. I have all the logistics vessels or the big old ships, but I don't have any of the little drones or the smaller drones. And no, I'm not taking bots. Don't worry. I mean, I am taking bots, but I'm not going to use them. I have banned logistics bot use for myself. I mean, I still use it on this planet because this planet already has it on there, but for new development planets and stuff like that, I'm gonna avoid using it at all costs unless I need to produce something small that only has a few little docking station or a few little, I guess, yeah, docking stations. I'm in the wrong spot. A few little docking stations. I need to fix this, by the way. There we go. I want this. I want the simulation running at 100%, or as fast as I can. You always want that in these types of games, anyway. Let me go put up some more foundation. I didn't realize I was low on these. So. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Over to our bots. I could actually potentially take even more if I get rid of these. And then I get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of these two. We don't need that. potentially don't need these either. I'm going to be placing down matrix slabs for a while. There they are. Okay. Now back over here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. That's fine. It is what it is. How many do I have of these? Only 9. I'm going to grab some more. That's the wrong one. There's 10. I'll grab an extra stack. Okay. Cool. Now the rest I'll fill up with foundations all the way up until like 2 slots. Okay, cool. Now we should have everything we need. Got plenty of miners and all that good stuff. It's like I could also potentially get rid of some other buildings. I don't ever use these, and those, we'll get rid of those as well. And man, I just have a lot of boxes. I just have a lot of stuff. Okay, and then I could potentially fill with even more. Didn't realize that my there. Okay, that's a lot of foundation, but I'm going to be using it, so I'm going to use it pretty much all up, or as much as I can anyway. Now let's head out. Finally. Off we go. Oh, by the way, if you're new or you forgot or whatever, um, oh, we wanted to go to Coach Hub. If you ever see any black squares appear on the video, or I guess not on the video itself, but um, coming from the game, basically, it's my failing graphics card. So so you're not going crazy. It is just my failing graphics card. All right. So which Coach Hub is the water world? Now I'm just gonna name this one. Uh, Waterworld. Then I know which one it is. I need to start doing stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just calling this one Waterworld. Okay. So yes, there's a lot of space here. And we probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see, where is the brick off line? There's the center. Yeah, we're probably going to need to go get more soil pile too. Oh yeah, we're running low already. This thing's got a lot of deep ocean. Almost out. And there she is. Alright. There's another planet. Nope, not that one. There it is. So, Kochab 4. Need to go to. Let's see, Kochab 4. There it is. This is where I've been getting my soil pile. As you can clearly see. Going around the lakes. They redid these and they actually look pretty good. So I basically just circle the lakes. I go in and it's covering the world in my concrete. Heck yeah. I like it because you can use kind of the salty. I'm guessing these are salty lakes, that's why that's white around the edges. It's because of salt content. But the salty look, you can kind of use that to judge how close to get with your foundations. It's really nice, actually. And we're gonna go until, I guess until we run out of foundation, probably. So we're gonna need it. We'll just go back and go get more. Just MS painting a planet, it's always fun. I know it's very boring, but hey, you know what? It's quite fun when you actually do it yourself. It's a big, oh wow, that is a big lake. Sheesh. Oh dude, that thing is massive. At least we can see the lakes at night now. That was another thing, another problem I had with these. It was when it got dark, it was hard to see where the lakes were. I mean, you can still see it if you looked really hard, but now that we've got that white outline, it's a breeze, basically. Yeah, look at us go. I'm just gonna fill that one in. There's no reason to go around a tiny little lake like that. At least we're preserving the water, unlike the water world. Look how deep this is. Heck yeah. Stuff's really deep right here. Love it. this is worth it here. Heck yeah. And just all the way around. So yeah, I'm just gonna waste all this. It's pretty well wasted anyway. Already. Let's look at all the soil pile we have. And there we go. We are completely out. Got us 3.5 million. That's not even a lot anyway, compared to the water world. Water world will eat that stuff up like, immediately. But in an attempt to cover half the planet, I mean, eventually I might cover the entire planet, but I want to cover at least half the planet past the equator. Because the equator is where I'm going to place the machines. Just to get the most out of it. And we're going to make a full ring of this, and then we're hopefully we'll never have to deal with nanotubes again. That would be awesome. Add warpers. Whoa. Flying right on past. Okay. Back to Lactastic Land. Yeah, something was weird about this game. Like every now and again, it'll you'll get a massive lag here. Like I get it because of all the machines and stuff, but then it'll fix itself. Just gonna take it all. That's a lot. But yeah, you'll get these massive lag spikes up here. And then the next day, it'll drop down even further, and the next day it'll get worse, and it just gets worse and worse and worse till you're in the single digits, and then it'll eventually just fix itself. Which is just like, that's a bit weird. Eventually I might move this factory too. There we go. Okay, let's head out. Head back out, back to Kochab. All in an attempt to make carbon nanotubes like crazy. And Kochab is gonna be my nanotube factory, or water world. That's gonna be my go-to for because there's just so much spinner form on this planet. I mean, you might as well, right? Instead of sending it off to make more nanotubes, it's like, why don't we just make it here instead and then send it off? And you start doing that too, like if it makes a specific thing and that's it. Like spinner farm only makes nanotubes, as far as I'm aware anyway. I'm just watching this line over here. So I want to make a ring in the center for our machines. Hey, look how much soil pile. I'm already down 1,000,000, damn near. Oh, there we go. Now I'm down 1,000,000. Just watching my cursor. Yeah, I need more spinner form here. It's gonna be rather difficult. It's rather difficult to keep this guy straight. Like that's the other one thing I can't seem to put my. I can't seem to grasp it is that he just doesn't walk straight no matter how much you try. Maybe they. Nope, still walking to the right slightly. Really wish I could go further than this with the stuff, but that's alright. Hopefully we'll be able to slide right on by that one as well. Jeez. Be nice if I could lock him in. It's like your vehicle. It's like your vehicle driving along the roadway. That you can never keep the car can never stay straight. It always wants to curve. Now there is a reason for that though. It's just because most of the roads are made of, or most of the roads are made with a slight. They're not completely perfectly flat. They usually have like a slight angle to them. If you actually were to take a yardstick or something really long to go across multiple lanes of traffic, you would actually find that the roadway is crowned in the center. And plus tracks as well with age. That also happens too, but the reason that is so that when it rains or snows or whatever, it can actually shed the water off towards the ditches rather than creating a hydroplaning situation. This is typically typical of my personality. When I start getting bored, or not bored, when I start doing menial tasks that take no brain activity really. Oh crap. He also has a slight, like, I don't know if it's the slope. It's causing him to shift like that. Walk straight, dude. Or at least walk at a pace where I can keep moving the mouse, but as it keeps rotating the camera. It'd be nice if I could keep this straight. I keep having to move my mouse over. Like, it gets worse over time. Like, with each step, he'll move further and further, which I do not like. Most of my belts and stuff are going to be on this side, so this one's going to be annoying to mine to get rid of because it's right on the thing. Yeah, what I might do is I might turn off some miners here. Okay, can I just turn this off? We can do just storage. Just put it to storage. And gathering. Let's see, that has 18 nodes. The little thing is blocking the number. Oh, no, there it is. Never mind. Okay. And this one. Okay. So now I'm going to max out at speed-wise. And I want to turn some of these spinner forms onto uh, just storage. Reason being, because I want to get rid of the ones in the way. So if I put a lot of these onto storage, they'll mine and then they'll just sit. That one I might let go. This other one needs to get to mining. Okay. And I think that's as far as I'm going to go with the foundation for now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know the one thing I didn't bring? Chemical plants. Yeah, I did not bring any chemical plants. I had to head back. How much foundation do I have on me, by the way? A lot. I don't know if I should use it or not. It's like that planet's attached to my Dyson Sphere. Love it. Yeah. Love the atmosphere effect as well. It's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any of those chemical plants in here first. Okay, I do. Quantum chemical plants. That's what we want. I think I'm gonna grab. Another stack of inserters here. So we're kind of low, and we're gonna be placing a lot of them. So I'll put that back. I'm actually gonna grab that extra stack of splitters. Do that too. Or no, that too. Okay. We don't need any of that other stuff. Alright. Yeah, we're good. I'll grab an extra stack of those though. Put those up. Okay. And then foundation stuff. Right there. Right. Put a lot of you up. We'll just carry around 10,000. Okay, cool. And what else do we need? We got the chemical plants, we've got the inserters, we've got the belts. How much belting do we have? 2,400. That's probably not enough. But we're gonna go completely around the planet, so. Oh yeah, do we have... we do have automatic pilers, we can use that as well. I don't know if we have enough. Oh, we're also gonna need sprayers. Okay, we got 16. That should be more than enough. We got 4,200 belts. Okay, cool. finally starting to catch up on quantum chips as well, which is nice. Where's Coach at? There's Coach at. Off we go. Back to the water world. Yeah, because we're going to need to spray the spinner form like immediately before it even enters the system. First we got to create a ring though. That water world looks really cool. Oh wait, a lot of this isn't even full yet. I forgot I was going to fill the center of this. I'm not going to do it now, but that'll be something for later. So let me use up all my soil pile here. I should have the room to create the ring anyway, but yeah, I was going to fill this up. Now it looks like a lake. Or not a lake, but it looks like a pool. Like as deep as an ocean pool. Oh, and there goes all our soil pile. We can create this line, I think, right? Nope, it's too deep. Okay, sorry for the noise. Yeah, I think all these are set to like storage, yeah. All the ones that are not in use. Or all the ones that we don't need to be in use. Yeah, okay. And the ones that are in the way are being mined. So this one's not really in the way, I suppose. We're going to put this on storage as well. Then it'll be just that one supplying everybody. Which should be fine. Yeah, production. Oh, I was going to grab more chemical plants. That's not nearly enough. Why didn't I grab more of them? I was going to as well. I had it planned. I was like, yeah, I'm going to grab some more chemical plants. 50 is not even anywhere near enough to make a full ring. At least our system is close by. Buzz. I have a quantum chemical plant maker as well. We do have a place for that, so we don't have to. No, we're not making anything ourselves anymore. We don't have every building being built en masse. Jeez, sorry for that. I was just like, I gotta get there. Yeah, here's our quantum plant maker. So we actually make both stages as well. Need to limit that chest to not take in any more chemical plants. I don't know why I did that. A little bit strange that I would have that do that because I don't use the normal ones. Okay, how many chemical plants do we have now? So 30, 60. I'm just gonna take all of this. How many do we have now? 340, 370, 400. Yeah, 400 should be enough, right? Right? 400 chemical plants? Is that enough for making nanotubes? I don't think I'm not gonna use them all. Clearly, we're just gonna make one ring for now. If we need to add to it, we can. Let's set it up in such a way that the belts are in the center. so that if we have enough soil pollen, we have enough of the other, whatever you call it. Not exactly sure. Oh, we passed Cochep. I wasn't paying attention. Cochep, no. Are you up here? No. What the? Uh-oh. Oh, we warped way past it. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna send the line of spinner form down down here. Is this the? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna send the line of spinner form down this way, which is going to go. Thinking about like this, maybe. Maybe that's too close. We'll have to experiment a little bit here, because we're gonna need a splitter right in the middle. Oh, and then we're gonna need a space for this here. Well, I guess we don't technically need the space. So this one's going to be max power. Put that in there. And then I need spinner form. Demand. Oh. Is there not a local supply of spinner form? It's possible I didn't set it. Oh, because it's going to be locally supplying, or locally demanding. Okay, never mind. Well, I mean, they will eventually serve this. Once they can. Yeah, I want this to mine as fast as it can. And whatnot, so, anyway. Then we're gonna go this way with it. Oh yeah, this one's also gonna be having, I might make it a big one instead. We'll make it a big one instead. There's no reason to use a small one here. Not really. Okay, and then equally on the opposite side of the planet, we're gonna have two of these. I don't know if we're necessary. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to have two of these, to supply enough. I know one of these can supply half, possibly. Again, like I said, it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those dealios. So we put this like here. I don't. It's probably not gonna go there, but well, it's not gonna go exactly there, but the distance for the splitter, I'm not exactly sure. I just want to make sure I clear the splitter. There. That would be far enough away. So when we get to the other end, you can fit two of these in between. And it's on that cross there. That'll work. Okay. Max power. And plus we're gonna need this to bring in at some point. So I'm gonna request warpers as well. Local. Whoa. 200. Local supply. That way it cancels it. Local demand. There we go. That way that cancels that. select this, because this one's going to be also spraying it, so land 200 that. I do need to set up a ship, a dedicated ship, basically. It's very loud over here. My ears are enjoying it though. So 2,000. Local supply remote demand. That'll send a ship out to go and get those. I'm not powering it yet because I don't know if I. Oh, never mind. Actually, it will power it. I always like surrounding these like this. It's so cool. Yeah, perfect. 3, 3, 3 there. 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 And 3 there. I always like going down these lines here because they stay consistent all the way. So it's very, very nice. Okay, it's got everything it needs. And this one also is going to be, so it's going to be spinniform, and it's going to be carbon nanotubes. So, local, yeah, local supply too, whatever. Really doesn't matter. Remote supply, spinniform, local demand. Okay. Locally demanding spinniform. And that's going to come out. I'm not going to set the filter yet. Just want to set this to here. Because that's going to set up our first set of things. So there's going to be a purposefully placed gap right there. And also we're going to be spraying it, so and no, we can go to the right. It's all right. All right. So how's this going to work? Spinniform goes in from the center and then comes back to the center as carbon nanotubes. Yeah, put it that way. So that means we avoid putting anything on the center point other than the spinniform comes out. Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to do 4 corners with this basically. Or 4 quarters. That's what I meant, not 4 corners. That's a place. Alright. So this one. So I'm wondering if we can. Okay, and these can go next to each other if they ever end up that way. So it goes in, comes into the top. So this one's going to be at the level, and then the other one's going to be the other type. And the other one's going to be It's going to come in like this. It's going to go down. I guess this one, yeah, this one could be the same type as well. Oh, you can just click and place. All right. So, oops, that's not what this, not where I wanted that. I wanted that here. Okay, so there's going to be 2 rings, one with spinner form and one with nanotubes. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Okay. And the only reason this is so far back is because the we're going to have, we might end up having like dual-sided ones, if you know what I mean. Dual-sided chemical plants, there we go. So then we're going to put a spray here, there. Just kind of trying to make this a little bit uniform anyway. Then we're going to have a belt coming out like this, and like this, and like that, and like that. Yeah, we should be able to fit a chemical plant in between. Production, chemical plant. Yeah, we can fit a chemical plant in here. Probably right there. That's probably where I'll go. Like that. And then the power is going to go here. And then we're going to have another one on this side with more power. Going on this side of it. Yeah, actually kind of works. And I might set this. I might set this up specifically, just so I can copy it at each corner, or at each quarter. Sorry, not corner, quarter. All right, so this one's going to be those. Okay, so now I got to figure out. So the carbon nanotubes are going to come out on the left side, and then that's going to go in. We can make that work. Give me one of those. Give me one of them. Hopefully that's connected in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can connect it in there. All right. Then it's going to go this way. So yeah, and then that one's going to rotate this way as well. Set the filter to the carbon nanotube with spinner form. I'm hoping all this works. It should. So yeah, that one's going to be there. And we're going to insert or output that. And we're going to insert this here. Just like that. Okay. And that's going to do that. Alright, so for this side, oh, uh-oh. For this one to be equal, it's going to have to go here. But I'm going to have to move You know what? We won't move it. Let's see if we can make it work. Yeah, we can still make it work. And it'll just be a little crazy right there. There's nothing I can do about that specifically. Yes, I can move it over, but then, like I said, it's gonna be weird if I do. It'll look even weirder if I move it. So, okay. I'm also going to take this out to here. And same with this. Take it out to here. And we're going to have. So we took it out to the next line. So that and that. So just like that. And then that all fits. So it's a little bit weird there, but it'll still work. Oh, and I can't forget to connect these two. So it all goes in a line. These are connected, right? Yep, okay. Perfect. Alright. Let's set this up. Oh yeah, so this one goes here. And we're going to do carbon nanotubes. Do insert and the output, just like that. Okay, cool. And we're going to use this as I'm actually going to save this as a blueprint as well. Make sure this is all set up. So that's set, that's set. That's all set. This is all set. Okay. And like I said, it's going to be sprayed as well. I'm putting like an automatic piler. I don't know if I'm going to need to though. I don't think I'm going to need to because I'm going to be putting these every quarter. So I'm just going to let's make a blueprint because we've got everything set like we want. So I'm just going to brand new blueprint. I think that's the way I want it, right? Yeah. So, oops, I already had the caps locked on. So, interstellar logistics station, carbon, carbon nanotube. We'll do one, and then Control C, Control V, and we're going to save it as the carbon nanotube. And I think that's all. Save blueprint. Also, we need to delete this. Okay, so now we can place this on another quarter, which I don't know exactly where the quarters are. It's gonna be hard to tell, isn't it? It might not be hard to tell up here though, because the line that goes all the way through is the only one that's going to be able to do that. Oh, we're gonna need to cover that up. Oh, and we're gonna need more well, we got foundation, we're gonna need more soil pile. Uh-oh. Let's bury that. Oh, that wasn't even in the way. I thought it was. But we're gonna need more soil pile anyway. Yeah, bury that. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be in the way. Just bury it, it's fine. You don't need oil. It's oil riches anyway. Where's Coachab 4? I always end up losing it because now I got too many. Where's Coachab 4? Maybe they should color code it between planets and solar systems. So when you got a bunch like that, it's very easy to tell the difference. Unfortunately, we don't have very much foundation, so have to be a little more careful with our placement. Probably gonna just go back and go get more. So we are gonna need the soil pile at some point. Okay, there we go. It's not much, but it's something. We're gonna have to head back. It's always hard. Sometimes the buttons just don't work in this game. They're slightly weird. Like I'll be pressing the buttons, like holding space, pressing W, shift to speed up, and it just refuses to do it until you press it a few times. Then it's like, oh, okay. It's like the system's asleep. It's not a horrible thing to have happen. It's that it doesn't make the game unplayable or whatnot, but it does kind of make it annoying too sometimes. It really does look like we're we're in an industry planet. And we're causing the clouds to build up like that, but that's just because we're on a lava planet, which it's going to be a smoky sky anyway. Like that'd be kind of a cool feature. Like, yeah, I hate the whole argument between filling up the atmosphere with CO2 emissions and stuff like that. I don't like to get into that argument because again, it's one of those things that everybody treats it like a religion. Um, Even though there are some really good science points to argue both sides, I just stay out of it. I'm just like, no, I'm not getting involved in that because if I do, then it ends up with a bunch of people hating me, and I end up, not wanting to ever be around them either. So it's just like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna try to argue with them. It's like truly there really is no point at this time. Because even if the science 100% in one direction or the other, there's nothing a whole lot we can do, in my opinion. We can try our damnedest, but our efforts are going to be pretty futile. Because the whole world in order to make that kind of change. any kind of change when it comes to emission and stuff like that. You would have to get the entire world on board with it, and everybody had to follow a certain set of rules in order for we can make all the changes we want in a few different countries, even though we're the largest countries that do this kind of stuff. It's not going to make too much of a difference. But it's not going to make too much of a difference if, you know, some of the other super large countries are just like, nah, we're not going to follow. We're not going to follow that. We're going to ignore you. We're going to ignore what you have to say. Oh, come on. Wrong planet. And we're just not going to follow your rules. We're going to do what we want. So it's just like, okay, well, I mean, we'll definitely keep trying. That's fine. But we just need to recognize that if we overdo it, we're just going to end up screwing ourselves in the process. I'm not saying we do nothing. I'm just saying that we need to figure out a way to deal with it. I guess in our own way that doesn't, completely destroy our own systems in order to achieve something that is going to be futile in the end, because other countries aren't going to follow anything remotely close. They either don't care, or they want to do things their own way. It's fine. It's one of those things. It's just one of them things, man. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, our efforts are kind of futile. That's just the reality of it. Maybe in 50 years or whatever, we'll be able to have a way better solution that will help. That will definitely make the efforts not futile. That's why I'm saying we keep trying, but we need to work on the solution. We need to work on the solution more before we try it. So far, our only solutions are not very good. It's like they seem nice solutions, but they're not very good right now. And here I am. I'm like, I'm not going to get into that argument, and then here I am arguing. Here I am making a case. We're just going to ignore that. It's just because I'm trying to get soil pile. And this is mind-numbing, so I tend to focus on other things. And then I get into a little bit of a tangent, and I just go on and on and on. Let's see. Because, yeah, that's not what people want to hear. And I recognize that, but sometimes it just slips out. I imagine that's what a lot of YouTubers face. When it comes to especially major political issues on a platform that you're not allowed to, completely talk freely on a lot of issues and stuff like that. You're not allowed to give your opinion. I mean, you are allowed to give your opinion, but that opinion can be swiftly taken down if it's if enough people get together. If enough of an outcry comes up and you don't have a lot of defense, you will be taken down pretty swiftly and never to be heard from again. Or it also takes the right person. I'll give you a good example of this. It takes the right person. All it takes is it can take one person to make a major change if they're the right person. DOT as an example. We had a The one of the places above us was having a particular trouble with a particular highway. Let's say that, not to give any clues out. But they were having a trouble with the highway. They've been having this trouble for years, and they've been talking with Department of Transportation, like their uppers, basically. Um, this particular uh, this particular crew has been, talking about this particular stretch of highway for years, how it needs to be basically tore up completely and redone because they fixed it to their best ability and just keeps getting worse. So what was happening with the roadway is the asphalt was not bonded very well to the base of the road. And if you don't know what asphalt is, that's the black stuff you drive on. That's the black flat, usually pretty smooth surface that you drive on when you're driving on any kind of roadway. If it's black, it's asphalt. If it's kind of gray or white-ish looking, um, like this here, it's concrete roadway. Both do very well. Both have strengths and weaknesses in their own fields, but yeah, this was an asphalt roadway, and what was happening is the asphalt wasn't bonding to the base of the road, so it was, so basically as traffic drove over it over the years, the asphalt started sliding off of the roadway because it wasn't bonded very well. And usually that's a problem with either the asphalt in question. It's usually either the asphalt itself or it's the base, which in this case it's the base. The base was not made very well. We're out of foundation. Oh crap! Now that we're out of foundation, we're gonna have to go get more. As well as we might not have very much. Ren is out of foundation. It's okay though. So yeah, it wasn't bonded very well, and it was just the asphalt was just sliding off of the base of the roadway, basically. And it was sliding off into the shoulder, which was causing potholes to form. Uh, it was causing the asphalt to crack and break off of the roadway completely, or just completely shift. And you could take like a yardstick and go over one of the lanes, and you could see like there was a huge, you could see the huge gap basically, um, where it was shoving the asphalt by traffic driving over it. It was creating tracks, which were really actually pretty deep, and it was rough, and it just kept getting more and more rough because no matter what you do, when you have that kind of situation happen, the only way to fix it is either A, to tear up the entire road, or B, to mill it up, which is basically a machine that goes and scrapes off all of the old asphalt and allowing you to reapply more asphalt, fresh asphalt or whatever it might be, because sometimes the asphalt gets so old and so worn out that uh, it just cracks out and causes potholes, which happens. But they had been basically the idea is they had been complaining about this for a long time, and DOT was reluctant to do anything about it because it was a small stretch of highway, um, not really traveled a whole lot because it was a highway, not an interstate as well. It wasn't very high up in the class system. So DOT wasn't, the whole of DOT, the uppers and stuff like that, they weren't worried about it. They're like, we're not doing anything about it. But one day, I don't know I don't remember if this was a man or a woman, I'm not sure. I'm not going to say either way, but we're just going to say one day, this person, they knew one of the higher ups at Department of Transportation headquarters in our state, which is usually, I think in most states, it's usually located in the capital or it's located near the capital city. That's just one of them things. But it was located, or they knew the higher ups at the Capitol. Like, I don't know if they were good friends or they just had good contact with Department of Transportation at the main headquarters. And this person just happened to travel down this. I don't know what they were doing, if they were doing an inspection, if they were even part of Department of Transportation, or if they were just a random person that just happened to know these people. Anyway, we'll just move on. They contacted the head of transportation, like the major people up there, at the headquarters, basically. In a sense, I guess you could say something like that. I don't have my facts 100% correct, but I do know that yeah, they contacted it and they complained, and guess what happened? Immediately, um, there was a call out for any of available crews nearby. I guess not 100% nearby, but close enough that they could travel and get there and be able to do work. I can't remember. There's like four different crews out there, and our job was to fix that roadway. And um, if you want the full story, you can hear it over on our Construction Sim series. One of those, I can't remember which episode, had that story on it. But yeah, so that's my example. All it takes is the right person to say something, complain, whatever, and it'll get done. That's all it takes. Just one of the things. Now I don't remember where I was going with all that, but anyway, that's just how it is. Just takes the right person to complain, and then all hell breaks loose. And everything's done, having to be done immediately, right now. No excuses, no nothing. Can't see. Hopefully, I'm covering everything up like I should, like it's supposed to be. Oh, I'm out of. Oh crap! I was supposed to use that foundation. Yeah. I'm gonna need more foundation. Can I build foundation? I don't think I can. To be completely and utterly honest. So there you go. I wasted the. I didn't. I thought I had way more foundation. I'm sorry. My brain went into autopilot mode as it often does. Talks about something completely random, something completely unrelated, and that's the autopilot mode. While I'm focusing on doing stuff inside the game, the the autopilot mode is focusing on keeping trying to keep a conversation. I'm gonna need more foundation. I don't have all that much either. Uh-oh. I really shouldn't have wasted that. I was not thinking at all. The reason I say I wasted it, because if you don't know in this game, once you place down a foundation, that's it. It's gone. It is there forever. So I can't like tear up my old foundations. Which I wish you could do, like, I don't know. Like it causes the use of another resource, but you can tear up your old foundations if you have that resource. Okay. Well, at least we're making enough to um, get a couple stacks. Okay, now I'm not gonna. I am not going to use this like I did before. A lot of lag over here. Where is Coach Ab? Um, there you are. At least I'm relatively close to Coach Ebb, so when I make these little mistakes, I can just fix it easily. Just fix it easily by going back and getting more stuff. Alright, so I gotta find the points where those lines come in. Like here. I'm gonna have to do this. Just make sure we have enough space for all of it, all the way down. And that one's fully connected. Actually, that one's not even on the line. Now it's confusing. Okay, that's where that one is. I'm gonna go up here. Be able to see those lines easier. Okay, so this one goes down this way. And yeah, we're gonna do either side. Because we're gonna need to. Still trying to remember where I was going with that conversation. I can't recall it now. Can't recall where I was trying to go with it. I am lost. This line down here. Yeah, this one connects all the way. Okay, cool. That should hopefully be able to solve it all. Okay. I'm actually glad I saved that blueprint as well. Alright, so there's the middle line. There's that. Just locating it. Okay, so just like that. Perfect. And we're just going to slide this on over to our next line, which is right here. Uh-oh. So let's see. I think we might be able to fix that. Say Clyde, too close to another power facility. Yeah, I think we might be able to fix this. We're going to place what we can, and I might be able to move this slightly. Maybe. Alright, so this one we got to put onto supply as well. That way it mines it as quickly as possible. But if I take these miners and I remove both of those, I'm going to remove this and you know, I'm going to take this away as well. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. We got plenty. Sorry about the waste, but it's plenty. Okay. Then we can take our blueprint and remove that there. We're going to take our blueprint here. Let's see if we can place anything else. I might bury this one for now, just so we can get the system going. I don't want to though. I'm not all about that. Okay, we were able to place that little bit. Okay, we can still make this work. Just grab some of this. There. Yeah, we can still make this work. I just gotta, I gotta move everything. It's like I'm still gonna leave this here. Gathering. Move that over there. I'm gonna try to sneak these miners underneath. Something like that. Oh, or we could put a miner directly underneath these things. There we go. Minimize the usage here. Space usage. Okay. Bit of power there. And a bit of power right there. And max supply. Alright, transport. We're gonna move this up here. This is gonna be the weird one, but it has to be done this way. So max. Oh, the lag. That's full. That's full. I think I had warpers sent to all these, didn't I? Yeah, warpers, that, and that. Okay. Fill this up with ships too. Okay. Alright, so warpers. 200. Local demand. These. 200. Local demand. And spinner form. Local supply. Remote supply. And then carbon nanotubes. Or sorry. This one's fine. This one's local demand, yeah. Make sure I'm correct here. Yeah, local supply, remote supply, local demand. Yep. Okay, cool. Yippity yip. It has to be slightly offset, unfortunately, but I think it'll be alright. Alright. Just like that. Like that, like that. And this belt comes out like that. And like that. This one's going to be spinner form. And this one going to be that. Okay, there. That's being sprayed. I'm gonna send power to all these so they at least get started. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot that if these aren't powered, they're not going to get materials because of the um, uh, because these are the only things that have ships in them. These don't have ships in them. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the last one here. Get it placed down. Didn't I? Oh no, I did bury that because I did need to. Transportation. So if you're wondering why I'm having so many of these docking stations, it's because the carbon nanotubes that come out, we don't want it to get too stacked up on one length of belt and then only can input on that one belt. As well as we don't want the output of spinner form to be too little for all of it. I mean, the 4 might be a bit much, but I think it's alright. Let's see. I think it'll work really well. Right, and that there, just like that. That and that. We just gotta get power to this bad boy. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, and 3. It's like if I measured that out correctly, it should land like the other one did. Perfect. Look at them all disperse. Disperse! Okay, that has everything else it needs, and then it's going to start getting the spinner form. And, yep, okay. Alrighty, how we doing on time? We're doing pretty good. We should be able to get this set up today. Get it going. So, production. This one. Now, I wanted to set this up at each line. I think we can do that still. Because we can input and then output. Once we get this set up, it should work. At least we hope, anyway. Okay. And yeah, I am going to go every one, because then it'll cover all the inserters and such. And whatnot. So I need one of these. Nope, I need one of these. I need one of these. Thank you. Okay, so that one is going to work there. And then we're gonna copy, paste, paste. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get this right, but once we get going, it won't be so bad. So insert spinner form, and then export with the carbon nanotubes. So export, and then export. And grab one of these. That shift clicking is amazing, gotta say. it's going to be input, output, or it's going to be input, input, output, output, and it's going to be like that. So we've got 2 so far. If we can get this up to 10, then we can duplicate 10 and move on from there. So it's going to be temporary blueprint until we get everything sorted. Yeah, I was going to say, now that should do that. And what we'll do is we'll do it to here, like this. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Alright, so that input doesn't matter. What? Hold on. There's a missing link here that I am missing. I am missing a link that I need, crucially need. I think this is going to go, yeah, right on top of there, just like that. Yes. So that's going to be output, that's going to be input, that's going to be output. Yep, okay. Cool. And we're going to just shift enter. And we will have to place some of the inputs here. This is a little bit broken, but like I said, once we get enough, we'll be able to duplicate a bunch, and then it's going to save us so much time. We just got to get up to that point. So I'm just going to do these 5. Use now. So just like that. So the reason we have to overlay is because if we don't, we're going to have a space. Because we can't place it like this. It's not going to work, so you have to overlay it. Then shift enter, and it'll automatically connect up as well. Do that so we won't have to place anything down anymore now. And we just keep repeating the process until we get the desired amount. So now. Alright, next. And then if we need more, we'll double up on the other side. Let's make sure everything is right. Yep, looks like it is. Go over here and well, this one doesn't have an insert. Hold on. Sometimes it breaks like that and I do not know why. Yeah, you can see it every now and again. We need to fix this before it becomes a big, massive problem. Yeah, for some reason it's not copying that. Okay, so this one's an input missing. That one's an input missing. That one's an input missing. Okay, so So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, train. Something like that. Okay. So we fixed that imminent problem that was going to keep happening if we hadn't noticed it. Be a lot of fixing. How many are we gonna need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna need 9. So again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. The reason I say 9 is because we need to overlap one. So use now. Oh, wait a minute, what? Did I must have miscounted or something. Oh, I need to double that actually. Oh. No, we did it right. Okay, so that's output, input, output, input, output, input. Alright, and that connects 1/4. Make sure this is connected. It is. Okay. This one as well. I did copy over. Good. Just making sure. So this one didn't get an output for some reason. So other than that was a 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. That one didn't get an input. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, good. So now that I've made sure, sorry about all the 2s and the 1s. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get this right. I do not want to mess it up or miss. So now we should be able to do this. Use now. This one's going to be a little bit more awkward because I'm minor there. Now, if I've done this correctly, this should be placed right there. Obviously, we're going to have a problem with that, so we'll have to work around it, but that one's input, output, just making sure that it's all correct before I go ahead and place it. That's the input. Okay. Shift enter. And we're going to do the same here. We're just going to overlay it. Shift enter. We might need more stuff. That's okay. And last one. Shift enter. Oh, we need more inserters as well. Whoa, we just about ran out of belts, but we managed it. We just about managed everything here. Except for the splitters. Build, my pretties, build! Uh-oh. What happened here? Something weird happened here. No idea, man. I'll have to fix that in a bit, I guess. Yeah, something was awry on this one. Oh, it's because I placed this incorrectly. Okay, we'll have to fix that in the future. Come back. Yeah, it's because I placed this incorrectly. I don't know why. I thought was the spot where it needed to be put. Um, but that also begs the question, why? Why didn't it fill in this space anyway? Pretty sure. And we'll have some stuff to fix, but we tried. We got most of it, I think, in place where it needed to be, which is good. And look at him go, man. We'll never be low on nanotubes again. Oop. It managed to put the inserter in there. That's actually kind of funny. Did not want to connect that belt, though. I did manage to connect it anyway. Well, at least most of it's there. Okay. That one's fully connected. Good. Yeah, this one's fully connected. Good. Just need to make sure everything's looping, essentially. Okay. We need, oh wow. We're gonna grab some extra stuff as well. But yeah, wow. That was a lot, and I like it. So yeah, we had some hiccups in the system, but that's alright. We'll get her done. Let's see if I can find my place. We. Oh, holy crap! This is one way to. Oh, this is one way to get that achievement. Fly sideways. Fuck. You can get a lot closer to the ground before you go into kind of the hover mode. All right, we will need more of those. Okay. Go over here. Grab some more inserters. Grab some more of those. grab some more belts. Oh, I forgot the splitters. I have another stack of splitters in here. I have a couple stacks of splitters, actually. Oh, it's gonna be 55. Alright, cool. That'll be all the splitters I have available. I'm gonna need more, man. I'm gonna have to set up a factory to make those. You have just enough. And then, of course, belts and stuff. Bolts and stuff. Belts over here. Alright. That's mostly what we used. We have more chemical plants. I'm going to put these back. Now, unfortunately, this has probably been making two. Yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, I have too many now. And put another storage there. And I'm going to completely limit it. There we go. We'll grab we'll have a stack on us, but that's about it. That's about all we'll need for right now. Okay, we have plenty of those still, plenty of those still. So it's just the normal things. We're really low on these, so I'm gonna trade this for this. Have a stack of those. Okay. And I did grab a bunch of, or I did grab what we had in foundations. Right. Let's head back. If I can find it. I always lose the systems I need to be heading back to. Always. And I think any other materials as well. If I can do it, I might spray them. Like I might have like a local demand type deal, and then send it through a system that sprays it basically, and then sends it off. It's pretty hard to do though. I think another research that could potentially be unlocked is maybe as long as you have um, the profilers, the spray cans, whatever, as long as you have them inside this and you have enough of them for your input output, all you got to do is have a filter here for these and it'll automatically spray. You know, I think that would be really cool. It'll automatically spray rather than having to come out, because then you could you could spray the raw materials as it comes into your station, and have that be like a 25 or 50,000 universe matrix matrix or whatever thing cost wise. Oh, I'm so glad I brought more chemical plants. I forgot that there's a hole in our ring here. Need to fix. Also, there's a hole. I need to fix this. Sorry. Had to fix that. Yeah, there's a system we gotta fix here, unfortunately. I gotta remove. So I'm gonna remove that for the moment. I'm also going to remove this one specifically. And then this one as well. Remove that, remove that, remove that. Too much spinner form. Try not to waste it all. There's too many. So this station's also providing spinner form, but it's full. Fortunately. Is there another one that's not full? No, that one's full as well. What about this one? Is this one full? Yes, this one is full. Well, it's full now. Definitely full now. I might have to discard this extra spinner form. Fortunately. Yeah, because we're completely full on all fronts, and I'm not going to put down another station just to fill the gap there. Yeah. Again, apologies. Okay, we're going to clear this as well. Clear this, clear this. We're going to pick this up. And I'm going to remove that and that for the moment. Okay. Grab this blueprint and put it where it belongs. Yes, that is where it belongs. So this miner wasn't actually in the way, but it kind of was at the same time. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to grab 4 as well. It's usually here. Alright, this one didn't get an output. 2, 2, 2. This one didn't get an output. This one didn't get an output. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. Hold on. We are completely and 100% wrong. Quick. Remove it all. Yep, so we need to select the output. There we go. Yeah, we needed to select the output, not the input. Oops. I needed 5, not 4. Oh, weird. That's fine. We'll fix it. So we'll overlay. Oh no, we're good there. So this is the output. Okay, there we go. So output, input, output, input, output, input, output, input, output, input, output, input. There we go. Okay, now we fixed it. There we go. there, then we'll connect that up there. And then this one didn't get an output. And neither did this one. Let's just make sure now. So we got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And we're all connected there. Yep. Okay, that should be it, to be honest. Let's just check our map here. Zoom on in. This all looks... That all looks connected. Eventually that spinner farm's going to make it down there. Oh, this one's not outputting. What? Doesn't have any. Here's some. There. Make sure these are connected. They are. Well, of course they are. It's like, actually. Yeah, see, we're maxing out even here. You probably need to go around and put an automatic piler about halfway. Actually, don't know where halfway would be. It'd probably be here. About there-ish. Oh, yeah. These aren't even working. Oh, it's because they're full. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can't even get it out of there fast enough. What we could do is duplicate these on the other side. That would also work. Let's see, how far do we have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the center line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to do that this way. That's fine. Okay. And then we're going to blueprint this, or not blueprint this, but take our blueprint. I need to rotate my camera, it's backwards. Okay, would this work? Like that? Not really. No, they'd be trying to input. And this would work had we done it a different way, but what I might do is I might see if I can put this down. Oh, you know, even better. Just duplicate this. Or, no, let's just put down a thing. So, transportation, because we only need, let's see. So, here's the center. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just making sure everything's on the up and up. And this one is also going to get ships, and that. Max power, and it's going to get warpers as well. 200 local demand. And the spray. 200 local demand. And then the spinner form. Spinner form. There you are. Local demand. As well as carbon nanotubes. Okay, this one's basically going to be bass backwards. Oh, this one's going to need to do a little hop. Oh, I can't even do that. Interesting. Yeah, how would you... Oh wait, is it gonna do it for me? Yes. Oh, these are underneath. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I completely forgot. Those are up, all up on another level. Okay. Ah, autosave. Get out of here. Alright, so I left a line in front of the thing, so it's like there. It's a line. Yeah, okay. And that. And of course, we're gonna want power. As well. Then what I'm going to do is production. I'm gonna set these up. Just the end cap ones. Okay, how close? So they're close, like this close. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. So just like that. I'm wondering if it's going to be weird all the way across, like... Oh, if we don't move those slightly over, it's going to be really weird. I see what's going on here. So we want it like this. Yeah. We want it like that. It's going to do the same thing. Like this. And over. And then like this. Okay. It's going to be input and output. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want power to carry over. Which I'm hoping, oh, it's not gonna, is it? Set this up, carbon nanotubes. Now we could have it transfer over like this. this to work. Like it's supposed to. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so just like that. That's just how that's going to have to work, I think. It's going to be a little bit off, but it has to be this way. Ah, you guys won't notice anyway. Sorry, I'm terrible. So it goes out one to the second line. Okay. Yep. And so basically this will just help with the chain to take out more of the system. Oh, whoops, I screwed this one up. I was like, why isn't this one working? That's supposed to be an input, not an output. There we go. We just have a few extra. And we're just going to leave it like this. This is all set up, right? Local demand, local supply, remote supply, ships. Actually need to make sure all of these have ships. They do not all have ships. No wonder that one's not getting spinner form. This doesn't have any ships. I mean, okay, we'll just check it. It's fine. I'm going to set up another one, another blueprint, which goes from okay. This one's going to go from here across to there. So like that. Just make sure everything's the way I want it. Okay. That's fine. So ILS. Oops, I had the ILS. What I call it? Carbon nanotube 2. And then that. Control C, Control V, save blueprint. So now we got the ILS carbon nanotube 1 and nanotube 2. So this one will do the opposite side of it. So that way we don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to go to each one. Probably. I mean, we need to go to each one anyway. See, these are just, yeah, they're just full. That's all. Okay. Yep, just like that. Wait. Oh, it's fine. Jeez. that. We need power, of course. Okay. And then put this in there and this in there. Cool. That's all of that one. I know the slots are full. I'm just getting rid of some. I have too many. Also, here's some carbon nanotubes. Here's some of these. I don't know why I have them. Okay, cool. That works there. On to the next. On to over here. Over here. Okay. Just like that. And then bang. I gotta hook up power. Hook up these. Oh, forgot this one. There. Had the direction wrong. Okay, my mistake. That one's working like it should. Let me make sure this one's working too. Oh, these are getting full is probably what's going on. Which is just fine. Those are all hooked up. They are looping. They should. Before I set that last one, I'm going to make sure. I think I might have screwed up this one a little bit. Just going to make sure that I got it correct. But output. That one goes in there, that one goes in there, that one goes in there, and that one goes in there. Okay, I did get it correct. I was just curious about that. Yeah, most of these are just full all the time now. Oops. One step further. Okay. Use this blueprint. I like this setup. I think it's working pretty well. It's working quite well. We need a bit of power. Give this one these and these. Alright. Okay. This one goes here, here, and here. That one goes there. That one goes there. This one goes there. That one goes there. And that one goes there. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Things are working like it should. Okay. So this one I'm gonna turn back on to supply as well. Oh my gosh, the drain. Everybody's flocking to it. That's crazy. Is there anything else right next to the center we're worried about? This one right here might... No, not that. There's one near the center that might cause a problem. I'm not sure. But what I do know is we're mining spinnerform by the millions. Okay, and I'm going to clear this. Not this, but we're going to clear the nanotubes. Oh, we did. Okay. That's now sending nanotubes directly. Actually, I'm going to clear this one too. It doesn't need it. It really doesn't. This one's getting these, but I'm going to clear it real quick. Set it up. I'm going to set this to about half. No, that's a bit too much. Maybe about 5,000. No. No, we'll go with 2,000. It's fine. Also, before they do fill that, let's get most of this in there. There. I think there's some of these that are still low. Check both the stations here. Yeah, that one's low as well. I don't waste so much. I just want to clear that because there's no need. Need to have that sphere farm on that one specifically. Just a little bit more. Aha, I picked it all up. There, I didn't waste. Did not waste. Alright, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna bring this up and I'm gonna mine it as well. I mean, we need to do that with all the spinnerform, to be honest, but... I think I have a bit more of that. Bit more of that area. It's just so we can mine it. So eventually I think there's going to be another line of these. I don't know. This might not be in the way, but we might as well mine it up anyway. Question is, yeah, we can grab them all. It's like, can we grab them all? I have that one supply as well. There's one like way out here. might mine this coal. How much coal is on this? So there's only a couple of nodes. We might get on that as well. Cool. Where's the other coal? Oh, there it is. Look at this water world, man. Only half of it's covered. Maybe eventually one day all of it will be covered. I am evil like that. There might be one more, I'm not sure. We'll see once I put a thing on this. Alright, then I gotta send that, or this one's gonna get coal as well. Coal, low coal demand. Mining land, mining not yet planned. Okay. There's a bit of spiniform left. Actually, there's only one more node that we're not mining. So it's only 1.3. Yep, that's the exact one. So there's only like spiniform coal and a bit of oil. So we're gonna put a miner on that spiniform then. One that's way out here in the ocean. It's probably one of these, I can't remember which. Not that one. Not that one. Probably by this one. Yeah, this one here. Is that a different grid? I think it is. Yep, sure is. Alright, what would be the best way to attack this thing? Probably like this. Yeah, there's all 18 nodes. Now we can look on our map. Not planned. Oh, there's no power. That might be why. So that's 18 veins, 18 nodes. Okay, just need a bit of power then. That's all. Oh, you can actually go 4. That one won't go 4. It'll only go 3. Well, it'll go almost 4. That's fine. That's because that one's closer. Okay. Now if we look at it, not yet planned. Yep, 0. Okay. Cool. Oh, let me turn that on max as well. So that one's being mined. I'll just turn these all back on. Why not line them all at once? Oop, missed a bit. Fixed. I don't need any more foundation stuff, so for right now. So yeah, I'll just waste it. It's like the perfect planet as well, because there's like almost no resources on it, other than the spiniform and the coal and a bit of oil. There's almost no resources on it, so that makes it very prime uh, planet for uh, doing manufacturing on. As long as you fill up all the ocean with foundation. Almost out of foundation. Um, there. Hope we get a bit more. There. Something like that. Anyway, okay, now we're out of foundation again. Actually, out of soil pile pretty much too. That one's mining, that one's mining, that one's mining. That one is also mining. So just making sure we're actually mining these. Yeah, that one's mining as well. And that one's mining. That one's mining. That one's mining. That one's mining. Cool. Looks like we're full up on all of that. So I don't think I have a destination for carbon nanotubes, so I'm gonna remove this. There's nothing here anymore. There we go. Okay, is there anything in my inventory we should leave here? Nope. Cool. One quick check on all these. Make sure they have ships and drones each, and they're requiring the correct stuff. Just making absolutely sure I didn't miss any. I probably have, but we'll find that in a moment if I have. Okay, one more set to check. I think. Check this set again. Then we'll head back. Just making sure. Okay. That way I'm just making sure that it's so that I can. Oh, that one's full. That's why it's not running. I was just like, oh, that one's not running. Like, because it's full. Okay. So we're mining all the spiniform on this planet and turning it into carbon nanotubes. That's the only thing spiniform is for. Just straight into carbon nanotubes. Cool. Let's go ahead and head back. So if we need spiniform anywhere else, we can do that, but we don't need spiniform anymore. on our production planet, so we're going to get rid of it. Oh man, almost 3 hours. Sorry about that. Holy crap. Didn't realize this episode was going to be this long. I'm even later. Ooh, jeez. I'm even later into my episode here. It's like, crap, I haven't even got this episode uploaded for Monday and it's already dark. And again, massive apologies. We don't need this system at all anymore. We're just going to get rid of it. Oh, it's just spinner form, I don't care. I do need to... Oops. Put autosave lag there. The whole PC locks up. Okay. I'm just going to quickly put this all back in to the system. So yeah, it's only spinner form. Good. That clears this up. This is nice. Slowly making this area less and less laggy, which is good. And we're going to get rid of the system completely. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. I collected most of it. Let's go ahead and clear that one. Clear that one. I can pick this up. Completely remove it. Completely remove that. This one's not doing much right now. So it can do carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes, local supply, remote demand. Here, I'm gonna give you some warpers. I don't need them. I'm also gonna have this one do this. Oh wait, no, never mind. You don't need that. Like, never mind. Oh, okay, I have a ton of warpers. Really. I need to stop putting those at 2,000. Because I have a dedicated one specifically for this. It's gonna be full of these. So it's just like, yeah, I need to stop putting warpers. in a lot of these. Because this one's going to remote supply out to the galaxy. So I have one of these. Get out of here. Okay, and then I need to put these back. Yeah, these are just running out. Okay, that's fine. I was just curious. I want this. Because we still have logistics spots in that spot. And then a bit of power. Make sure this is all powered. Actually put my stuff up, hold on. Go grab it real quick. It's chests. There we go. Because I can't exactly get those in there. I mean, I probably could actually. If I put a little one here, we could reduce that, but I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do that later. But I think, yep, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program. I know this one went a bit long, but I'm glad we did the nanotube thing. Because that does help us out tremendously. As far as needing carbon nanotubes. So, it helps us out a lot. Because there's a few different places I think that needed carbon nanotubes that use one of our logistics stations here, and it was not getting the carbon nanotubes it needed, but now it is. So, like I said, yeah, like this one here. Bet you this one was probably low on carbon nanotubes. That's going to be it for this episode, like I said. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess I'd say goodbye.